Hello, everyone. We have a familiar story today for story time. But first, I want to give a shout out to everyone. So, hello to Juliana. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Brandon. Hi, Iker. Hi, Dom. Hi, Jabez. Hey, JoJo. And hey, Jarrett. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Here's our book for today. I'm going to pull it into the side. Da, 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 da. Where the Wild Things Are. Story and Pictures by Maurice Sendak. Okay, you guys have probably seen this book before. And there's a movie. Have you guys seen the movie Where the Wild Things Are? I only saw it one time. It's kind of an older movie. But after we read this book, maybe you guys can ask and see if you guys can watch the movie and you can talk about the differences between the story and the movie because they're not always exactly the same. A lot of things are similar, but some things might be different. So you can do a little comparison between the book and the movie. All right, get started on this cool book, Where the Wild Things Are. Here's some of the characters of the wild things, and we have little Max here. Max is our main character. It's mostly what the story is about. The night wore, sorry, let me start over. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind, and another. Do you know what the word mischief means? Or someone's being mischievous, causing mischief. It's kind of like trouble. They're causing some trouble. They're maybe not following their rules, maybe getting into something they're not supposed to. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything, because that's not how we speak to our parents. That very night, Max's room grew a forest and grew. Do you notice it's getting bigger? And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. Do you see how the pictures are getting bigger? And in and out of weeds, and almost over a year to where the wild things are. Getting bigger. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. I don't know about you, but I think I'd be a little scared. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. They did the staring contest. Oh, you win. Um, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. And made him king of all the wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. Rah, rah, rah. They're rumpusing through the night and through the day, swinging through trees. Max, king of all the wild things. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild thing cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up, we love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye and sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. The end. So, do you think that Max really went to a forest, that his room turned to forest, or was he playing pretend? Sometimes we can imagine that we're in a forest and riding on a boat and romping with the wild things. Do you guys play pretend at home? It can be a lot of fun, but he got tired of playing pretend, and when he stopped playing, he was able to eat his soup, which was still hot. All right, so maybe you try to watch the movie and see what's the same and what's different about where the wild things are. All right, I hope you like the book. Hope you guys are staying safe, washing those hands, singing songs, and doing some work. All right, I miss you guys, and I'll see you on our next video. Bye!